Ooh, welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is April the 28th, 2026. We're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw. We got some matches that got made for Backlash. If you guys want to know about my dog over here, he's trying to play, he's trying to sleep. We have to go out soon. It's not going to be a fun time because he doesn't like his dang collar. I bought him a new one. It's supposed to be coming tomorrow. We bought him a harness, but we don't know how to put it on him. We need to figure out how to put it on him. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch for the big boy. So he's gonna have play a little game with me to put his collar on tonight. I'm not a big fan of it because he runs in his cage. I tried not to force him to put the collar on because I don't want him to be scared of me. Or he gets really upset and he growls at me. And I don't want to be growled at. He never growled at me before. Don't want to start right now. So I'm trying my best to be calm and sit down and call him over and see will he let me put the collar on him. Sometimes I bribe him with his toys because he loves his toys. He loves his tennis balls. And this green looking weight looking thing. I don't know what you call it. But yeah, I use that thing. See if he comes to me and that's what I do. Or I use my trick because some reason he has some separation issues. If I go to the washroom and close the door, he's right there, and he's crying at the door. So what I do is that I open the bathroom door, and he thinks that I'm going to the washroom. So he walks to my washroom, and then I put the collar on him. I don't like that, but he has to go out, man. He has to go pee. He has to poo. He has to get all that done before bed and all that stuff. I'm not a big fan of tricking him. I want him to want to go outside. I want him to love to go outside. Because when we get his shots on Thursday, I want to take him to the park. I want to take him places. Because that will be great to have for him. Let him run around. Right now, because he has no shots, because he's small, and my mom couldn't get his shots done right away. But now we're going to get his shots. The appointment is done, and we're just waiting for the date for it to come. Right now, I can't let him off the leash, or I had to watch him because he likes to put random crap in his mouth. Sometimes big things that he can't swallow, or he will choke on it. Like he had bottle caps in his mouth before. A really big nut shell in his mouth. So yeah, I had to watch him. I still have to watch him when he's off the leash. But if he eats something, he might not get really sick because he has his shots. So I want to make sure that he doesn't get sick and all that stuff before I take him to the park. Because the park, there's people around, there's going to be trash, there's going to be a whole bunch of things that he might want to put in his mouth or sniff, and then he gets sick. I don't want to do that. So right now, we're just going around my building and let him go wash them there. He already has his pee spots. He has his washroom spot. Well, he has 2 washroom spots. He looks so cute when he's sleeping. Here, I'll show you guys. There he is, sleeping. And there's his tennis ball that he likes to play with. He already broke like 2 of them. Or 3 of them. Show you my game, because my gamer tag is on there. And I don't want you guys to see my gamer tag. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, my dog is doing good. His training is doing good. The potty training is going wonderful. He holds in his washroom until we go outside. I know he doesn't like it because he has to wear that collar. He's not a big fan of wearing a harness. I don't think he likes anything on his neck right now or on him. But I'm hoping this collar, the one I bought him, he will let me just put the leash on him. Because I put the leash up to his face. He didn't get scared of it. He will bite on it, but because he bites on almost everything. He bites on it, but every time I come near him with a collar, he runs away. So I don't want to do that part. I'm hoping that this collar that I bought him doesn't give him a problem. He's going to wear it every day. He's going to wear it every day, not only when he goes out. He's going to wear it every day. It's not going to make noise. It doesn't have a bell. It doesn't jiggle. It shouldn't bug him because it's not metal and it won't poke at him because I remember metal things kind of pokes at you or pulls on your hair, stuff like that. This thing shouldn't be like that. It's like a normal dog collar with a fabric, like a rope texture thing. I don't know what you call it. So, but it's supposed to look like it is a normal collar for dogs, and I'm hoping that works for him. I don't know if it will help with his pulling, but it will be less hurtful when he pulls. It'll be less hurtful. He looks so cute when he's sleeping. The teething is really annoying a little bit because, ladies and gentlemen, when he tees, he likes to bite so hard, and he did cut some skin on me. I did not know about this one, but yeah, when he wants to bite on something, he really wants to bite on something. He's teething. His mouth is annoying him. I understand that part, but I wish my arm is not his toy. He's a puppy. I can't really get mad at him. If he bit me when he was a grown-up, I will be pissed. But when he's a puppy, I can't really get mad at him because he's teething and he's a puppy. He doesn't know how crazy he's acting with his he doesn't know how crazy he's acting because he's a puppy. He doesn't know his own strength. He doesn't know what no means. He doesn't know what stop means. He's a puppy. He's going to do whatever he does. Even kids, they will do whatever it does. Because they don't know the word no. They just do what they do. He's like a child. He will do whatever he has to do. Whatever he wants to do. So, yeah. That's that. So, I never had a puppy. And he's a very hyper one. When I go outside with him, he's not that bad. He has his fun. He plays with his sticks, but it's just when we put the collar on him, he doesn't like the collar. But when he goes outside, he has fun. He plays with his sticks. He plays with pine cones. There's some things I would not let him play with, like the pine needles, because that could he might accidentally swallow it and it pokes him. I don't want to do that, or something small where he could choke. And he likes to put things in his mouth. That's the only problem I don't like, is that he likes to put things in his mouth. I'm not going to put a muzzle on him because he doesn't bite. If you put a muzzle on him, you will say, it will make people think that he bites. He doesn't bite. I had a kid ask me, does he bite? But I said, no, but he's scared of people right now. Scared of loud noises, and you know what kids will do. They'd be a loud noise, and when people go up to him, he cries and he backs away. That's when you know that, okay, he's a puppy. Yeah, for a puppy to trust you, you can't just go right up to him and yell at him, "Hey, puppy!" You can't do that and start trying to pet him. He's not going to like that. He's going to be scared. I had some people do that, and he just walked back, or he came to me because he got scared. You had to be with him. I remember when my brother first met him. Buckus wouldn't go near my brother. He wouldn't go near him. He was scared of him. And what my brother did is he sat on the floor with him, and wait until he comes. That's what you do. You had to let him know that he could trust you. He's not in that phase where he could sniff you and he knows you're a good guy. That's like older dogs. Right now, he's a dog, he's a puppy. You can't just walk up to him. Even when people are walking by or going on bikes, he will get scared. He will walk backwards or he stops and he gets scared. But when we're in the elevator, he's fine because nobody's moving. Everybody's staying down. Everybody's standing there. So he's okay. Nobody is yelling at him, say, hey, puppy. Nobody's yelling at him. Remember, right now, he's a fragile puppy. He will be scared of everything. He's a puppy. He will be scared of everything. He was scared of me when I first got him. He was scared of my dad when he first got him. He was getting so scared he was peeing in my apartment a lot because he was getting scared. Now he's not scared. And now he's trying not to be scared around people around the building. He's trying his best. He's trying his best. He's trying his best. He's only 4 months. He's almost 5 months in May. He's getting older. He's almost a year. Almost a year. A couple more months. He's almost a year. So let's talk about WWE's Monday Night Raw. I think everybody will love him when he gets used to people. Because everybody loved my other dogs. Everybody knew them. Say, oh, that's the guy with that dog and those two dogs. Everybody heard about me getting a new dog, and they said this is the famous dog that everybody's talking about because I got a new dog. Everybody knew me because of my dogs. And now everybody knows Buck is over here, and everybody's being nice. Whoever has a dog, try to keep their dogs away from my dog because he's a puppy. And he's terrified of other dogs right now. Because some of these people had their dogs for years. They're like years old. Buck is 4 months over here. And he's trying to get used to having other dogs around him. But every dog is hyper. Because every dog wants to go play with other dogs. Buck doesn't want to play with other dogs because he's scared of them. So I'm trying not to have a lot of hyper dogs around him because it will scare him. I don't want him to be scared. I try to keep him I don't pull him away if he's scared of people. I let him do what he needs to do. If he wants to walk to me, that's fine. If he wants to sit there and look at the people, that's fine. I don't force him to go near people. Only if we had to walk past people. That's the only time, because I had to go home, and there's going to be some people at the door, and he has to walk past them. I can't do anything about that. But when there's people walking by and walking past us, sometimes he walks backwards, or he walks towards me. That's what I do. I just let him do what he needs to do. If he gets used to it, he gets used to it. I can't force him. He's going to cry. I don't want to see him cry. So I want him to do it on his own pace. And if it's going to take him a while, that's fine with me. I can't force him to like people. I can't force him. So, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about Monday Night Raw. We got Becky Lynch coming out and talking about her WrestleMania match against AJ Lee and winning her title. She's happy. And she's saying that she's finally got rid of the worst title reign of AJ Lee and all that stuff. And now she wants somebody new, more shiny. She had an open challenge. Io Sky accepted the challenge, but Becky said no to it. And she was hoping that maybe Rhea Ripley will come in. She could be a double champion. and all that stuff. And then Io Sky just punched her in the face. Becky Lynch ran away, but Adam Pearce says, "You're not leaving. You have a title match. You had an open challenge. It's official." And he brought a referee in. We had the Joe Hendry concert, ladies and gentlemen. And he had a catchy song. Logan Paul. He says, Paul, Paul, Paul. Can we fire Paul? Logan Paul. Logan Paul got upset and said, "No, you can't fire me. I'm a champion. I'm the draw, and I'm a great person." Dude, you're not that great. You're not that great, dude. You got taken out by ISO Speed. You lost at WrestleMania. You're not even the top tag team. Austin Theory says, "Oh, we got the gold. That makes us the top tag team." I don't think you're the top tag team, dude. You had to have help. You need ISO Speed to help you. You use the poor guy. And all that stuff. You use the poor guy. My goodness. And then, ladies and gentlemen, they just talked trash to Joe Hendry, saying this is your first time on Raw, and this is going to be your last time. And they were trying to beat him up. Joe Hendry had some defense on the Vision, but the numbers game was too much until the Street Profits comes out and saves Joe Hendry. But and then Seth Rollins comes in the backstage when the Street Profits was high-fiving with Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry left. Seth Rollins wants to, I guess, say things about last week. But Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford says it's not always about you. It's about the tag team titles. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next we got Seth Rollins coming out to start off the show. And he talking about Braun Breaker, all the stuff that Braun Breaker did to him, making him not go to WrestleMania, main event WrestleMania. He lost at WrestleMania. He lost the World Heavyweight title. He has to vacate it because of Braun. And then he called out Braun Breaker out. And he wants to know why. Why did you do all this crap? Braun Breaker did all this because he didn't need Seth Rollins. He didn't need Seth Rollins' vision. He needed Paul Heyman. And all that stuff. And then he talked trash to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins talked trash to him. And talking about that he's a Steiner. You didn't fight for your shots. You're a Steiner. You're a wrestling legend's son. You did not get it. So he issued a challenge to Braun Breaker at Backlash. And it's official. Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker at Backlash. Speaking of Backlash, we will have Io Sky versus Asuka at Backlash. Because I will tell you guys more when Io Sky has her Intercontinental title match. Oh man, that's a lot of words. Ladies and gentlemen, the first match of the evening, we got Penta, the Intercontinental Champion, versus Rusev. It was a pretty decent match. Ethan Page was there as well to watch the Intercontinental Champion. He tried to help Rusev a little bit, but the winner of that match was Penta after a roll-up, getting the win. But Rusev attacked Penta. It looked like Ethan Page was about to attack him as well, but Rusev said, "Don't touch him." Ethan Page said, "Okay." And then when Penta reversed Rusev, and then Ethan Page came out and attacked Penta again. So it was a 2-on-1 beatdown onto Penta from Rusev and Ethan Page until Jabons comes out and makes the save. And we heard that Sol Ruka is going to be officially signed to Raw. She's going to sign her contract next week, and she's going to be part of Raw. Because she's done with Zarya. Zarya won the last woman standing match, and now she's going to Raw. Next match, we got Becky Lynch defending her title against Io Sky. I thought it was a pretty decent match. I thought Io might win it. She did her moonsault, but it didn't win. She didn't win. And then a manhandle slam. Io kicked out of that. But the winner of that match, with a little help of Asuka, when Asuka attacked Io Sky when the referee wasn't watching, Becky Lynch retains the title. And then Asuka attacks Io and did the Asuka lock and wouldn't let go. until the referee grabbed her and pulled her off. There was no Kairi Sane. And if you guys didn't see on the internet, the Twitter, everybody's saying, we want Kairi. We want Kairi. But ladies and gentlemen, she just signed with Japan. That sucks. Because the last time they did it, when somebody got released or left the WWE because their contract expired, was R-Truth. And he came back when they said, we want R-Truth. I guess we might not get Kairi Sane back. My bottle fell. We might not get Kairi Sane back. Will we get Motor City Machine Guns? No, because they might sign with AEW. Because TNA told the reporters that they will be signing with AEW. And they're going... AEW is going to Chicago someday. And I'm... Detroit? I think it was Detroit. Aren't they from Detroit? Not Chicago? Detroit, right? I think they're going to Detroit. That means they might be going there too. Man, why do you guys do this to me? I want to see Motor City Machine Guns actually do good for the WWE, man. The other guys, like Apollo Crews, it was cool to have him in there. He's good in the ring, but he did not know what to do with them. Aleister Black, I wasn't really a fan right now. He didn't really do much. He just talked. It felt like what Aleister Black was doing is what Karen Cross was doing. Trying to get in people's heads and trying to make them turn heel. I didn't care for that. And Zelina Vega was just standing there. So they didn't really do much for Zelina Vega and Aleister Black. I'm surprised Rusev is not got taken out as well, because Rusev was on the same... He returned like on the same week as Aleister Black, but he returned on Raw, and Aleister Black returned on SmackDown. So I thought maybe Rusev might be gone, but he's getting pushed. He might get a shot of the Intercontinental title. So we will see. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. El Grande is talking about his mask versus mask match against the original Americano at the AAA's pay-per-view. I can't even say the name, but they have a pay-per-view at the end of May, and it's going to be mask versus mask match. Who's watching it? Who's ever watching AAA? I don't watch it because it's not in English. Is there a way to find English? I watch a little bit of AAA stuff. Not a lot. There's a lot of WWE guys there. And I would love to watch it, but it feels like it's all in Spanish. And I don't speak Spanish, so I will not know what it's saying. And then I have to hear the commentary says it while the wrestler talk in Spanish. Because Conan was doing the same thing. He was being a translator when he was commentating. I don't like that. That's just stupid. That's stupid. Why you have to be a translator when you're doing commentary? So it was a pretty decent match. El Grande tried to use the metal plate. Did not look like a metal plate. But original El Grande made sure he can't use it. But Rey Mysterio accidentally knocked the original down. And then the metal plate went flying, and El Grande couldn't use it. Rey Mysterio with a 619 and the frog splash. Rey Mysterio gets the win. And he told El Grandes, this is not allowed. He picked up the metal plates. This is not happening. So he took it and put it in his singlets. And I'm guessing that's the only metal plates that El Grande has. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got Oba Femi versus Grayson Waller, because Grayson Waller wants an opportunity. He has Adam Pearce to give everybody else opportunities. Where's my opportunity? And then it's Oba Femi. That's your opportunity. The winner of that match was Oba Femi. And ladies and gentlemen, Oba Femi says Grayson Waller is right. There's no opportunities on this show. Every champion has their own contenders to worry about. So Oba Femi says, I want to give everybody an opportunity. He's going to have an Oba Femi's Open Challenge. And whoever, let's see who accepts it. Nobody except tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Liv Morgan had her talk with Roxanne. Talking about that she's sorry what happened with Finn Balor while Roxanne was gone. She was injured. She was injured while Finn Balor got kicked out of the Judgment Day. And it looked like Liv Morgan doesn't trust Roxanne, but she says she trusts her, and hoping that Roxanne trusts Liv Morgan. She will be in the corner of Roxanne and Raquel Rodriguez in their tag team match. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Roxanne told Liv, "Give me a second," and she needs to think something. So Liv left. And then Finn Balor came to the Judgment Day's clubhouse, and he told Roxanne, "You can't trust Liv Morgan. You can't trust anyone in Judgment Day." Roxanne says, "I can't trust them, or I can't trust you." And Roxanne did tell Finn Balor, "I'm in the Judgment Day. I have a match. You better leave before you get hurt." By who? The bobblehead and the guy that thinks he's Eddie Guerrero? Yeah, that's who he's going to get hurt by. When this guy could bring the demon. So ladies and gentlemen, we have a tag team match. Liv Morgan helped Roxanne and Raquel win this tag team match against Laura Bakira and Bayley. They attacked Stephanie Bakira before the show. They ran her over with a case. So ladies and gentlemen, what happens with Stephanie Bakira? We don't know what's going to happen with her. Ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns comes out and he talk about that Texas, and he acknowledged me and all that stuff. Jacob Fatu comes out and he wants the answer. Will Roman give him his shot at the world title at Backlash? Roman Reigns says he's not ready. And Jacob Fatu says, family, nobody called him to join the WWE. No Jay, no Jimmy, no Roman, but Solo. And Jacob really wants that answer, and Roman said he's not ready. So Jacob attacked Roman Reigns. He did some grip on the throat, like a vice grip on his throat, and he says, "Give me my title." He's going to take everything from Roman. Jacob Fatu was about to leave. Roman told Jacob, "You want me at Backlash? You got me at Backlash." But Jacob Fatu said he's not waiting for Backlash. I will see you next week on Raw. Crazy stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys for the NXT results. Time is out. Bye.